Hi, it's time for a walk and a talk with the writer. So this is me, Andy, and I wrote the story Cradle Earth. I'm out in a forest near where I live, and I'm walking my little dog, Nimly, or is he walking me? Now, Cradle Earth is one of my favourite stories, and it comes from a long walk and I think I took a few years ago, and I was imagining what the people were like who used to live here so long ago. They would have seen the same cliffs and swam in the same water, and when I researched them I realized that there were people who came before us, and they were called Neanderthals or Neanderthals. Now, they weren't us, but they were very similar. Their brains were actually bigger than ours. Their ability to speak and sing was greater than ours. So Neanderthals could sing much higher and much lower than we could. And we know they made instruments and did paintings pretty much exactly like us. And then I found out that Neanderthals lived on Earth for almost 500,000 years. And for me that was amazing. I know that humans have only been around for maybe 100,000 years, something like that. But Neanderthals had been around for 500,000 years before they disappeared. So I was actually on a beach. I put a shell to mark the start of Neanderthals being alive on Earth, and I put a shell to mark how long they'd been here for. And then to compare, I put down 2 small stones for humans. And the amount of time Neanderthals were on planet Earth was so much greater than the amount of time as humans. And then I thought, well, only a couple of thousand years ago, we were living without complicated machines. We were living without the internet and mobile phones. And in a very short amount of time, we have developed ways to get to the moon, to send satellites to Mars and other planets. And I thought, if that's possible for us in a couple of thousand years, what would be possible in 500,000 years? Where would human beings be in 500,000 years? If in 2,000 years we can go from ancient Rome to landing on the moon, what will we do in the next 2,000 years? Will we go to other planets? Will we learn to fly to other galaxies? And how about 2,000 years after that? And then 2,000 years after that? And all those many 2,000 years that would fit into 500,000 years. Does that make sense? So the idea for the people, the story, is that if we were alive for that long, what would we achieve? What would we do? Would we learn to leave our bodies? Would we learn to live and manipulate matter in different ways? And from there, the characters, I wanted somebody who was a bit overconfident, and that's Dr. Erwin Katz, who's a wonderful guy, but he thinks he knows pretty much everything about Neanderthals. So it was great to see everything happening from his perspective. And then I wanted excitement and a police chase, because everyone likes a police chase. And then when it came to Pepkari, she was the hard one to write, because this is somebody who is 500,000 years old. who has travelled the galaxy, who has seen so many amazing things, what would she be like? What would she have seen? What would she say? And the story is my answer to that. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the story. Read it again. See if you can see what you would have written, what you think might have happened, and what you think the characters might do next. Because now I'm working on the next book for Pep Kari and Erwin Katz.